Hello, my friends. This is Sakti from Two Girls One Up, and today we have a very special opening. Here we have a booster box of the trading card game or the collectible card game Sorcery Contested Realm. Now, there has been a lot of debate with Sorcery, and many players who have been dissatisfied with Magic the Gathering have actually gravitated towards Sorcery. I'm going to show you some of the reasons in how this game is advertised. To begin with, and here you have the text from the box itself. So this is an Eric Scurioso game, Sorcery Contested Realm. This is an old school TCG for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand-painted art. This game was created by Eric Olofsson and Nicholas Reynolds. So, it seems to many people, as well as to me, that Sorcery is trying to give us that old school magic flavor. And you can see it with this, as they call hand-painted art. So the illustrations give that nostalgic look of old and that flavor that you would get in kind of those initial Magic the Gathering, like alpha, beta looks. So when I saw this at my LGS, it was being sold for $100 over Black Friday. Not the same day, but probably 3 days after we bought our box, maybe a week at top. When I looked into TCG Player and tried to assess how much the booster boxes were going for, I was very surprised. I saw that they were going for $177. So in a span of less than a week, I could have sold that box for a profit, and not a neglectable profit at that. So we went back. The boxes had gone up in value by $25, but still a box for $125 versus what they're going now, which is $200. I just checked before the recording of this video. So this game, this is the beta release. We didn't really get to know that alpha was from that Kickstarter, and it was successfully funded and everything, and now here is the beta, which as far as I know is that more of a second stage and further public release. So several of the cards from alpha are here in beta as far as I know. Looking at the cores or the Philosopher's Stone, they are gorgeous cards, and obviously the cores give you that flavor of the moxes that we have in Magic the Gathering. So this booster box has 36 booster packs, and we're going to be opening the entire box today because I really want to see whether or not the quality, the illustrations, the overall feel are going to be something that I could consider playing instead of Magic the Gathering. I know that many of you are Magic players, and so I hope that this is informative for you. I know a little bit of the rules for playing this game. However, I haven't really played it, and I didn't read the full manual, so bear with me, and if any of you, dear listeners, watchers, subscribers, knows more about this game, please let us know in the comments. We're always looking forward to reading you. Alright, then let us begin. So I have to admit that the creators of the game were very concerned with identifying a real versus a fake card, so they introduced several ways of ensuring that this is actually a sealed product. The first one, of course, we have the seal, the plastic going all around, and it also has the Sorcery Contested Realm logo, so you can see it here. It also has, and let us first remove this packaging so I can show you the logo a little bit better. There we go. Here's what the logo looks like. Sorcery Contested Realm. And yep, this is very similar to what other games do, to assure that there is ways that you know that your box is sealed. So I think that the next item that we have here is actually a seal, and it has a specific like hollow design. It's the hand that is coming from this sorcerer, so that's a pretty cool illustration right here. You get to see the same hand. And the third one actually comes here from the back, so you have a barcode, and then here you have a little sticker that says scrape coating, scan code to check authenticity. Okay, so we can essentially just get to remove these. Here you scrape the code, you can see it, and then you just scan it with your phone and make sure that it's legit. So I don't have my phone right now, but I can add a picture right when I'm editing this video and then show you that it's a legit box. Okay, well, let us see. Can we actually remove the sticker without injuring the box? It doesn't seem so, which actually would make for, a very nice seal. So yeah, it is really stuck in there. If you wanted to remove it, you would need to be extremely careful, and I think at that point you would already introduce some damage to the box. So not even with the scissors you can actually get like a clean sticker peel. Here we go. Oh, this is very neat. These voids. Oh wow. So even if you try to remove the sticker, it just says void. So they really take integrity into account. This is actually, I'm very surprised by this. Wow, I'm very surprised by that little feat. All right, well, this is actually super cool because it shows you, maybe you can try to get a pack from over here. Let's see. And actually it would be fairly easy to grab something, but I feel like at that point the special wrapper with the name and then the seal, and also looking underneath, there's 3 different ways that this company wants to assure you that yes, your box is sealed. So this can still come out a little bit if someone does like a really good rewrapping job. Well, congratulations on them. I think that, let's see if you can grab any cards from here. Yes, yes, you can. And as you saw, the box was sealed, and this was essentially already open just from the handling and the managing. So this could be like a potential issue. There's also the possibility of opening the back, so maybe we can try at the end and see how that works. Anyhow, I'm going to put these packs back to where they were, and I am going to show you what I just opened. So let us see. Opening the box, and similar to other TCGs, we can fold these back so we have a really nice display. Alright, my friends, well, the quality of the box is actually really good. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel rushed like many of the late Magic products have felt like. These are the booster packs, and so these are interesting. This says an old school fantasy card game for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand painted art. And so here is the symbol that is the beta, which is the symbol of this set. So we have 36 packs in this booster box, and each pack contains 15 trading cards. So I have to admit, the art, the cover is rather beautiful looking. And let us see what else is in here. Nothing else inside. I remember seeing a video of a guy who was complaining about not knowing where these booster boxes and booster packs and cards were made, that it was against trade law or trading law or something. I don't know. I feel like he was just bashing on the game without giving it a chance. So I have to admit, the art looks gorgeous. So let us start opening, shall we? All right, the booster pack was easy to open. It was nice, like you could grab the edges really well, and it was easy to peel off. All right, so let us see. Marine Voyage, exceptional magic for the shrewd seafarer. This turn your units can move between any sides in a chosen body of water as if they were adjacent. And so that is one of the things. Oh, that is such cool art. Face Assassin. And one of the things that I know is that there are elements used in this game. So similar to like Magic the Gathering has 5 different types of land. So here there's the 4 elements, including fire, water, air, earth. And so each card can have a cost or a threshold for that element. So like this one is the symbol for fire. So you would need, I think, 1 fire threshold to be summoned, essentially. You also summon monsters. You play as an avatar, and so that is who you are in the game. And you keep adding like lands or resources so that you can keep producing some of those like elemental thresholds or the mana that it needs to be summoned. And I think that the symbol right here corresponds to the mana, and here that would be the elemental threshold. So this game also has artifacts similar to Magic. You can summon your artifacts, and the positioning of the lands is a little strange. You need to start like colonizing, and then you can only add things, more mana adjacent to that claim slot. So it's a little interesting. They also have spells, so magic, and each of these spells has associated cost and elemental thresholds. So I can notice here that you get the name of the artists credited here at at the end of each card. And so here we have our first foil. The foiling looks fairly similar to what we just pulled in The Lord of the Rings, The Universes Beyond from Magic the Gathering. And the main difference compared to the cards that we were opening just the other week is this. These are absolutely not bent. I mean, that's a huge contrast. All right, so this is a creature. So you also have, yes, as I was saying, you play as an avatar, and so you need to. Your goal is to conquer the realm, and so, but you play your avatar. But to conquer the realm, you use artifacts, minions, and magic. And so this is, for example, ordinary magic, radial violence. I don't know if that has a specific, maybe like area of reach, wherever it gets summoned. Here we have Palibury Bats, very interesting. Here we have a land surveyor, an ordinary mortal. Oh, this looks super cool. The swamp buffalo. This kind of reminds me of that Ikoria art that was produced by Magic. Some of the monsters that were there, very neon-y. Okay, so here we have, there we go. So these are essentially the lands. So you may pay 1 to summon a food soldier token here. So this one has like an additional property, but you can see here, so this would count as 1 mana, but you can see the symbol here that represents the element, that if you tap it or if you use it, then you will need to have, you have 1 mana and then 1 of this. So those rules were a little interesting when I was reading them, and hopefully I am interpreting them correctly. Alright, so far is super interesting. The art is gorgeous. The texture of the cards, that's something I haven't really talked about, but they feel very satin, very smooth, very nice. The card stock is not terrible. You can see it bends just like other trading cards. However, the quality is very good. The card is thick, and then it just goes right back to where it needs to be, flat. So I like that a lot. I love opening booster packs. So here we have exceptional magic, so fireball, and I wonder if the exceptional part, or for example compared to an ordinary beast, maybe that's what distinguishes the commons from the rares or the uncommons, etc. So that's very interesting, and would like to know a little bit more about that. So magic, here we have relic, which I think is going to be an artifact. So whenever you would determine the outcome at random, determine it an extra time and choose 1. Okay, so kind of like giving advantage. Here we have bottomless pit. So see how this one doesn't actually yield any of that element. So this is interesting, and it also has a specific property. Wall of ice, impassable ice. So kind of a defender right here. Grey wolves. Oh, look at this art. This is actually beautiful. Melissa Venson. That is so pretty, and I think that maybe this is right here the artist's signature. So I very much enjoy this. Heat ray, ordinary magic. Ordinary magic, ice lens. Alvaline dryads, ordinary spirits. Oh, very interesting. Oh wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. Riddle Sphinx, and you can see once again the Melissa Brown's, so the artist's signature. This is very beautiful, and here you can have some little bit of nudity, some boobylicious Sphinx. This is gorgeous. It's just so pretty. Wow. Alright, I am going to put that in a sleeve here very soon. So Land Surveyor, Sea Serpent, Unravel, Ordinary Magic, Swamp Buffalo, so a repeat, and then, oh, very cool, we have a Sorcerer. Your avatar has entered the contest. Tap to play or draw a site, tap to draw a spell. That's very nice, and I know that we got this right here, which I will show you here very soon. Once we open the packs, we're gonna go through this one. And this little tokens, the foot soldiers, that's actually very cute. So something we also haven't seen is the back of this card. So here it says avatar. Okay, what about this? Oh, a spell book. Interesting. Okay, so yes, you are the avatar and you draw things from your spell book to bring them forward as artifacts, minions. And what are the lands? Okay, so it just says Atlas. Very interesting. So they have different backs depending on what the card is. That's a nice touch to the game. I'm appreciating this game quite a bit. Just not only from the art, but the quality of the cards. And these designs are just gorgeous. There we go. Very nice foil. Very beautiful. And then let us put the giant shark. Very interesting. Okay, wow. Let us keep opening more packs. This TCG is fun to open just to see the different art and then try to discover what else is going on with the game itself. Alright, so here we have Poison Nova, Exceptional Magic, okay, Exceptional Beasts, okay, Exceptional Beast of Grand Bearing, it's airborne, so it's got some flying, Unland Angler, Elite, and then I think here we begin with the commons, Ordinary Merfolk of Mysterious Depths. Very beautiful art. Look at this, a spectral stalker. It can void walk. Very nice. Overpower. An ally gets +2. Disenchant. Gorgeous art. What is this? A matte dash. Very interesting. You can see here the face. Huh. Very cool. Alright, here we got this one gives, oh, I hadn't seen this before, it gives 2 types of those elements. This is an aqueduct. Very nice. Oh, I like this art. Look at this. Teleport, Ordinary Magic. Sleep, Ordinary Magic. Minor Explosion. Wow, that art is amazing. I absolutely love that. Get this, Bone Rabble. Very nice. And here we got our other land, Arid Desert, an ordinary site of ruin. You can deal 1 damage to each minion at top target nearby site, and it produces fire element. Very nice packs. I am thoroughly enjoying this. We got a Syrian Templar, Exceptional Mortal. So yes, these are going to be your rarer cards. What is this, my friends? Oh my god. Vrobe Dingnag Bullfrog. That is so interesting. and it can swallow target minions. That is awesome. I love that. Marine Voyage. The Puppet Master. Oh, look at this. That is super cool art. Wow. And here you have another signature by the artist. Here's a lightning bolt. Very sweet. I never get tired of seeing all the different art iterations for any like thunderbolt or fireball, lightning bolt, etc. It's just so cool. Here we have firebolts again. We have scent hounds, which I think maybe this is the second copy. I don't remember. Wow, look at this one. Blood ravens, a cruel conspiracy of ordinary beasts. Airborne, and damage dealt by blood ravens strikes heals you. Yes, so going back. Wow, look at this. Sacred scarabs. Super beautiful. I'm loving this. As I was saying, my friends, so you are this avatar, you want to conquer the realm, and you begin your match with 20 life points. So once again, very much like magic. Here we have the bats. We got a pirate ship. Very cool. That's gorgeous art. I noticed that we didn't get a foil on this. That's very interesting. Okay, yeah, no foil in this pack. Sea serpent and another rustic village. Huh, so foils are not guaranteed. Okay, so that is something good to know. I don't know if we can actually see if we got one or not. Let's just keep going. Askelion Cyclops. Wow, that art is amazing. Another one, I guess you can kind of call them dual lands in a sense. Headless Hunt. Very neat. Captain Valdazar. Tufted Turtles. Mage Slayer. He's even like looking at you. Creepy. Coral Reef Kelpie. Very nice illustration. Roaming Monster. Nice. Here is Drown. Okay. Voil. Ooh, that looks painful. The Bone Ravel again. I like this art a lot. Sedge Crabs. That is nightmare fuel right there, my friends. Bunch of crabs trying to get to you. Ooh. And here we have a spin attack in another rustic village. Okay, very interesting. Let us keep seeing what we get, shall we? Okay, here we have Recall, Exceptional Magic. Raise Dead. Very nice. I like this card already. Rolling Boulder. Twist of Fate. I absolutely love this. It kind of shows you like from rags to riches, but I think it also is a reference to the Wheel of Fortune that you see on tarot. Here you have the crown on top, which is something that you also see on the Wheel of Fortune. Very, very interesting. You exchange life totals. Wow. Beautiful card. Here's Boil again. Terrible Fate. And Tangled Terrain. So apparently these auras are actually very good. It's about the strategy of the game also involves taking control of territory, and auras are important to that end. Dead of Night Demon. Oh my god, guys, that is terrifying but gorgeous looking at the same time. this is amazing. This is quite fantastic art. I'm very much enjoying this. Beast of Burden, and I saw that we have a foil. We have the next one is Wall of Fire, and then here we have Riptide in foil. Ordinary Magic. Very interesting. Vile Imp, gorgeous art. We had seen Spin Attack, the Palbury Bats. This is new, Porcupine Pufferfish. It just looks like a ball of doom. Very, very interesting. So, oh wow, beautiful, beautiful art here. I think that I am just repeating the same things over and over, but my friends, this artwork is just pretty fantastic. It really makes you feel that like 80s, I don't know, vibes, like old school as they mention in the box. I am totally digging this. We just got this again. Men of Lang, so Ordinary Beasts. This is just Scourge Zombies, Old Salt Anchorman. Wow, my friends, this is just gorgeous. A very, very beautiful card game. And a Sandworm, that also looks like Nightmare Fuel. Teleport again, and another Simple Village. So, as to whether or not this game will replace Magic, let us sink into that for a second, and let us open another booster pack. Whether or not Sorcery could replace Magic, I think that is a very, very tall order. We know that Magic has decades and decades of loyal fans, of game development, and just overall people growing with the game. It takes something that is particularly magnificent to be able to replace something that has been around for such a long time. Do I think that our plumed Pegasus is something that may take on 30 years of Magic? I don't know. I think that is something to be seen. I have yet to see anyone playing Sorcery in an LGS. So I think that, first of all, product availability and availability to the customers, to the player base, and building of that player base as a new game is what makes or breaks a game. Especially when you're trying to go with something that is original, such as Sorcery is here. I wouldn't say several. Oh my god, Panorama Manticore, that is gorgeous. I love this card. It's so creepy. Look at the bat wings. So I know of 2 new games that have been doing quite well. Of course, the first one is going to be Lorcana. We know that the player base for Lorcana was going to be high since it came out, simply because it is a Disney game. This guy looks so cool, the Apprentice Wizard. However, what Lorcana was struggling with when it first came out was that there was no product availability. It all got super bought out by all the scalpers, and so boxes went up to like $300, $400, at the peak, that was just insanity. Luckily, Ravensburger and Disney have delivered on what they promised, which was actually to make Lorcana available to everybody. And so we have been through another reprint cycle that has tanked the prices of those booster boxes to MSRP or below MSRP. And I am super happy that that is actually happening, because it was impossible to keep up with the demand of the product, and trying to find something, going to every one of the stores around to see if they even had a small restock. It was just very painful, versus nowadays you can actually find Lorcana at Target, at Walmart, etc. So it's much easier to get and much more affordable to get online as well. Now, the other game, this is very nice. Peregrine falcons are some of my favorite animals. The other game, this is so cute, Slaying Pixies. The other game that has had a great start, and that is getting even more successful or desirable, is One Piece. And so One Piece has the big issue right now that there is no product availability. So as long as Bandai and I think it's called Card Ass don't reprint the English sets, then there's not much that we're going to be able to do with One Piece. And for those of you who love One Piece, I got OP06, the Japanese expansion, the latest expansion in Japan, here ready to go. So we're going to be showing that in the next video. So let's keep opening Sorcery. I know that I deviated there for a little bit, talking about Lorcana and talking about One Piece, but as we are talking, oh wow, look at this card. Oh my god, that is incredible art. So as I was saying, given that we're talking about a new TCG here, then it is difficult to not compare it with other newer TCGs. So I think that with the number of, disillusioned fans with Magic grows, I think that it is a very good market for Sorcery to step in. As I mentioned, I am enjoying opening these packs. It feels like I am opening Magic beta version. Definitely worth to pick up a box if you want to keep it sealed. Maybe see where it goes in the future. I know that the alpha boxes for Sorcery are currently selling for like $900. So, if you were one of those who kickstarted the project, then you made quite a little bit of money by now with those alpha booster boxes. Once again, I'm never gonna get tired of praising this art. It's just beautiful. Here we have like another land or mana here, Bolts of Soul. And I am very much liking this. You get that old school feeling for a card game that I never really got to experience. So seeing something like this is fairly rewarding and fairly nice. Just to open, feel this card quality, get to see this gorgeous art, get to see the artists' signatures and names, you name it. So, one of the things that I have looked at was this so-called cores. So the cores in beta Sorcery are essentially like the moxes in MTG. So those cores are going for quite a bit, at least the foil version ones. Even normal, or what I would say are normal cards, are going for a fair amount of money. I think that maybe there is a lot of speculation about the game right now, but just experiencing it myself, getting to feel the cards, to see the strategies, to see the components, to see like the summoning cost, the elemental threshold stuff cost, it's really interesting me a lot. So if Sorcery stands the test of time, if they manage themselves well, or at least better than what Magic has been doing, wow, look at this. And if they get to, print enough product to keep interest, but to also keep collectors' interest, then this is likely going to succeed. I can see that this is a nice game, nice cards, interesting concept, very unique art. So I like it. I very, very much like it. Now, oh my god, Fade Changeling. Ooh, creepy. Now, is there anything that I want to get out of this booster box? Well, it would be nice to get one of those cores. Once again, oh, nice. We got our fifth foil for Unravel. So, yes, I would very much like to get a core foil, because those are going for quite a pretty penny. And aside from that, it's not just it's not the monetary value itself, it's just the gorgeousness of the cards. It's just like looking, at one of those old boxes and just seeing it in a new version, like a revamped version, is just outstanding. So yes, I would very much like to get one of those, just for collection purposes. Iron Shackles, very pretty. Kite Archer. Ooh, a Mega Miva. That is creepy. You can see the people here floating. That is indeed a big Amiiba. Boil again. The Entangled Terrain. Beast of Burden. Wall of Fire. Very nice. Blink. Sea Serpent. Teleport. Vile Imp. Mortality. I like this. And Spring River. So let me know in the comments if you have been able to buy one of these packs or boxes, or if you've gotten to play this game. I am super interested in learning. I know that there were some pre-con decks. Here we have Extinguish. Ooh. I know that there were some pre-con decks, however I did not buy any of those. I was just, first I wanted to see what the cards look like, what they felt like, if it was something that I thought would be desirable to me. And I have to admit that it is. One of the biggest things that I've had lately is the diminished quality in many of the Magic the Gathering products, but also in Pokemon. Pokemon has just really become super cheap. You can feel it in the cardboard stock, you can feel it in the designs. In a sense, they just become very repetitive, and the cards just look and feel worse and worse each day. So every new set that comes out, it just seems like they are thinning the stock for, I don't know, trying to produce more for less. I mean, that is typically what it is, right? I know that there was a ton of demand. However, Pokemon is getting, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this art, my friends. Wow, that is so pretty. Woof. A seer. Oh, it's an avatar. Very nice. Look at this, Amazon warriors. They are super tall. And here they have all the other girls like helping them get ready. Very interesting. Swan maidens. Cave trolls. Incinerate. Border militia. Fade. Wall of air. Nice. Exorcism. Oh my god, this card is terrifying. Look at this. Look at all the details. That is quite fantastic. I love this card. I'm just gonna put it aside here. The polar bears are also very pretty. And an arid desert. So something I was wondering is if maybe a card like the Philosopher's Stone would become, wow, look at this, magnetic muscle. An artifact. My theory is that the Philosopher's Stone is essentially going to become the equivalent to a Black Lotus. So if this game survives and it does well, let's say Magic, Wizards of the Coast really messes things up and people are just never gonna play Magic, which I don't think that will ever happen. But something happens on Earth, some cataclysm, Magic is no longer here. Sorcery is I think, really well positioned into getting into that void. And most likely the card that is going to once again be the opponent to the Black Lotus would be the Philosopher's Stone. Now the Philosopher's Stone is just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. And as you can see, there's a lot of amazing art in this set. Lots of beautiful, beautiful paintings right here. So far, I think our rate for pulling foils is perhaps 1 in 3 or 4 packs. Here, let us put this one in a sleeve. Oh, that is interesting. I didn't see that. These were actually the same picture, just non-foil. Huh. Very cool. Interesting. I wonder why they decided to do that. I will be investigating that more. So let us see, we have opened, so if there are 36 packs, so 12, 12, and 12. So we've almost opened, this is the lot, we've opened 20 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1 foil per every 5 packs. Okay, that is good to know. They are making the chase cards. The nice cores and Philosopher's Stone, and they're adding that, you know, it's not so easy to get them, which I think is what helps preserve some of that card value long term. They're not easy to get, therefore they're not going to tank. Or tank as hard, depending on, reprints and size of reprints or initial printing size and all that. I'm not really an expert, but I know, well, obviously if you're reprinting, that tends to drive prices down. So a lot of this are just going to be the common cards, and since people have been able to get this to more on the MSRP value, I'm not so sure these days, because they have gone up so much in price to almost double compared to this box. Then I don't know where we're going to end up. Here, let's put Exorcism over here. Let's start making another tower here on the side. Moonclan Werewolf. The font can be a little funky sometimes, like here, Gneiss-Nat Gnomes, but I think overall he's readable. It's not too terrible. Scarecrow, yeah, creepy art. Oh, this is rather pretty. The Rain of Arrows. Here we have the Apprentice Wizard again. Critical Strike, so magic. Yeah. This Dead of Night Demon is just another creepy card. Cloud Spirit. Another pirate ship. Sandstorm. Wicker Mannequin. Ew. This kind of reminds me of the Blair Witch Project. The Gothic Tower. Where they would have those like artifacts hanging around, like those creepy things. Alright, let us continue. Psionic Blast. Oops, we got the other side. Rolling Boulder. Thor's Hammer Trinket. Very cool. So an artifact. Rest in peace. Ooh. The Wall of Ice. Same, we had pulled a Wall of Air and a Wall of Fire. Very neat. I really like the ice lands. It's just so creepy. And ooh, I do not like scorpions, so we're gonna pass this one fast and we're gonna extinguish them. Psst. Here we have a Royal Dromedary. We have more bats. We have another pirate ship. Snow Leopard. And another humble village. Alright, my friends. We are down to the last 12 packs. So let us see what else we get. I am still hoping for a core. And I see a foil already there. Let's keep going. This Dabril vampire, she looks so beautiful. Very neat. Anui Undine. Undine, I think it's pronounced. Female Muse. Blood Ravens, very beautiful card. Lightning Bolt. Firebolts. And we got the Askelion Cyclops. Nice, in foil. Exceptional Monster. Another Royal Dromedary. And more bats. Wall of Air again. Pirate ship. I think this is our third pirate ship in a row. So there is something going on with those pirate ships. Right. This is a very beautiful card. I like the design a lot. It kind of reminds me of one of those foes from Final Fantasy. I'm trying to remember its name, but it would like throw lasers out of its eye. And this is Final Fantasy XIV, by the way. I used to play a lot of it. A lot. But now I'm more tame. Now, the Perch Juggernaut. That is something that is nightmare fuel. That is terrifying. Wow. It's like this giant driving this tank with a weird face. Ooh, nightmare fuel right there. Same with the Bosk troll. Very creepy. Oh, we got Cauldron Crones. Very nice. Foil. Ordinary mortals brewing with ill intent. I know that several of us have encountered set types of humans. Haven't you, my friends? The secret is to always be stronger, to have faith in ourselves. Let us see what else we get. Leva Salamander, Hillock Basilisk, the Dutch roll. Oh, nice! Some Jeff Isley art, East-West Dragon. Very cool. Alphaline Dryads, Deep Sea Mermaids. Spectral Stalker. Overpower. Another Disenchant. Paliberry Bats. Sandworm. Ooh, creepy. Porcupine Pufferfish. Another creepy one. Flame Collar. An Avatar. Very cool. Right, well, let's see what else we get. I hope that we can at least get one more. Ooh, that speaker. That is so cool. Like Necromancer. It's another avatar. I would like to play that as my avatar. So I would like to at least get another foil. And hopefully one of those beautiful moxes. Cloud Spirit, Pirate Ship, Sandstorm, and another Arid Desert. As I've been telling you throughout the video, this game, the card quality has just thoroughly impressed me. Conqueror Worm. You know, there is a song called The Conqueror Worm, and the singer, my gosh, what was the name? Their name. And the Ensemble of the Shadows. Oh, it will come back to me. But I will leave you the name, and the song The Conqueror Worm is a fantastic song. Bosk Troll, Riptide, Scorch Zombies, Mage Slayer, Teleport, Mortality, Polar Bears, Rimland Nomads, and a Dark Tower. Mudflow, Telekinesis, Phantasmal Shade. Whoa, look at that. I don't know like what type of monster it is, but it just looks gorgeous. Same with this one, Sephiran Airship. Beautiful. Aramos Mercenaries, another creepy scarecrow. Rain of Arrows, Apprentice Wizard. Unravel, Sleep, Muck Lampreys, Bone Ravel. Alright, Flanking Maneuver. Mariner's Curse, that is so pretty. Wow. Nacenet Gnomes. Mask of Mayhem. Ooh, that is super cool. Critical Strike. Oh, Dead of Night Demon. Creepy. Wall of Ice. Grey Wolves. Heat Ray. Ice Lance. Exorcism. I'm gonna put it over here. Wall of Air. Midnight Rogue. Oh, such grabs. And a village. Alright. Sea Raider. You. Okay, quite violent there. Guile Sirens. Oh, those are pretty. And very creepy. Ooh. Quarrelsome Kobolds. The Purged Juggernaut. That is so creepy. Extinguish. Sirocco Scorpions. Common Sense. Fire Harpoons. The Alvaline Dryads. The Amazon Warriors. Ochre Goons. Spin Attack. Pelivory Bats. Porcupine Pufferfish. And a Lone Tower. Alright. Let's see what else we are gonna get. Unland Eel. A Cursed Albatross. Funny. Battering Ram. Polymorph. Ew. Creepy. The Swan Maidens. Deep Sea Mermaids. Cave Trolls. Spectral Stalker. Incinerate. Very interesting. It almost looks here like you can see the back part of the painting, like the very high quality scan resolution, like you get to see the surface of the original painting. Very interesting. So right now we're getting quite a lot of repeats. However, they've all been fun to see again, like these two exorcism cards. Super creepy. But we still have 3 more packs, and then we shall open this one right here. Colicky Draconets. Very cute. Dalcian Phalanx. Oh, first time I see this one. Same with this Frost Nova. The Undertaker Engine. Oh, interesting. Same with this one. Overpower, Fate. We had seen the Belmont Longbowman. I think we had seen already. Disenchant we've seen several times. Same as this one. And this one, Pirate Ship, is like our nth card draw. Alright. Come on, course. Let's see what else we got. Some more of these nice lands that are kind of dual. Drought. Star Seeds of Ur. Whoa. Wall of Ice. The Grey Wolves. Grapple Shot. Very cool. Kind of like Attack on Titan. Blizzard. Extinguish. Oh, nice. Here's another foil. Sea Serpent. It's just an ordinary, though. Okay. Petrosian Cavalry. Cloud Spirit. And Pirate Ship. Sandstorm. And the river. Alright. Well, I have lost, any hope or expectation that we're gonna get a core here, but let's get to the last pack and then let's get to those other foil cards. Upwelling, very nice. Wayfaring Pilgrim. Wheels of the Wisp, very cute. Master Tracker. More Amazon Warriors. More Swan Maidens. Rich Caravan. Cave Trolls. Incinerate. Oh, okay. We got the Tide Naiads. Very beautiful. I didn't expect to get another foil. Very pretty. Alright, let me try to get it with the gloved hand. There we go. Another creepy exorcism. Setchcrafts, Ogre Goons, Polar Bears, and a river. Okay. Okay, my friends, let us see. So here we have those Tide Naiads, exceptional. Okay. Let us go through the foil pulls. Here we have an Elite Sphinx, which is the Riddle Sphinx. Gorgeous art. We got Cauldron Crowns, ordinary. Here we have Sea Serpent, also ordinary. Askelion Cyclops, exceptional monster. So maybe that's the equivalent to rare. Exceptional Side of Earth and Water, nice. Exceptional Beast, the Giant Shark. Ordinary Magic, the Riptide. Ordinary Magic, Unravel. And exceptional, the Tide Naiads foil. Very, very nice. So, what did you think overall, my friends? I had a lot of fun, and I hope that you had also enjoyed this Sorcery beta booster box opening. It was really nice, really nostalgic in a sense. I never really got to experience any old vintage magic, so it's interesting to have this feeling, to feel like as if I am opening any of those vintage magic packs. So let us open the last part of it. So this came essentially as our box topper. Just going to open it using the scissors. And here we have Sorcerer and we have Rumble. And oh, very nice. So here is a list of the artists who work in Sorcery. All of the artists retain copyright of their work. Very nice. Very, very cool. The art belongs to them, not to the company. Frazetta girls. Huh. Very cool. So, my friends, our TCG fam, what do you think of Sorcery in general? Are you excited to see where this card game goes? I am very excited to see what the future brings. The cards are just very nice, very beautiful, gorgeous designs. The materials feel nice to the touch. They don't feel cheap. The cards are not bent. They don't come out pringled compared to some of the other ones that I have shown you in the past. So I am very excited to see where this game ends up being, and for that reason I bought this product, and I plan on learning how to play it, so to see how feasible it is, how, long term, is it difficult to learn, is it easy, is it like magic, just kind of get a general feeling for it. Given that it's a new game and there's a lot of possibilities for it, we are releasing this video on December 31st. So in a few hours, we're going to be receiving the new year. I hope each and every one of you the best time, the best new year, and here's to a new beginning. Just like this game is moving forward and trying to gain terrain, so must us. Must keep moving forward and winning at this game named life. Thank you so much for watching. A pleasure being here with you tonight. And until the next time. Ciao, my friends.